SAFM, leading the conversation.
Bongi, interesting question. Please call me in.
Yes.
Before I joined SABC, I actually committed to host the first session in 2020. I was back with the Bureau standards then, and the topic would have been how we use standards in the digitization journey. Obviously, moving into SABC, I was asked to still host. My dilemma was I prefer speaking about things we have done than things we're going to do. And my first reaction was no. But then I realized the importance of partnering with industry in terms of our digitization journey. And hence, that's why we're hosting today.
Who is coming?
So these are C-suite individuals from various companies around South Africa. There'll be about 50 to 60 people representing probably about 30 to 40 different companies in various industries.
It talks directly to the SABC. It talks directly to broadcast technology. It talks to what the president is talking about, the digitization and 4IR. Where are we as the country largely, but importantly as the SABC, in attaining that digital migration and the broadcast technology?
Interesting question, and obviously there's two mediums to it. There's the television and there's the radio. Let's speak about the radio first. So we, as you know, and this is your core business, we have started to digitize our studios, and we are aggressively pursuing that. Over and above that, we're implementing new software to underpin that and enable the digitization of radio, and we are actually expediting that. And I can make a commitment that we will complete that within this financial year. So we would have finalized the digitization of radio by the end of this financial year. When it comes to TV, it's a different discussion because we were ready by the cutoff date of 2015. But that's from a technology internal space. We are totally dependent on the distribution side. And you know, there it's set-top boxes. So we're ready. We're just waiting for the industry to roll the boxes out.
One of the issues that are out there is the consumption of media material, of television and radio. It has changed completely. People are now on play on demand. They don't sit in front of television and watch things. They record soapies, they watch later. Are we compatible with the trends right now, the global trends and the South African trends of media consumption?
Once again, a yes and a no answer. We are playing in that space, but very, very rudimentary. We, as you know, we went out to the market with a RFP about 3 weeks ago for an OTT platform that's for streaming and for video on demand. We withdrew that just last week, and the reason for that is we realized that there were so many questions. This is a critical decision for us, and we want to make sure that we get it right. So we're going to be spending more time. There's a lot of players in the industry that's burnt their fingers, and they've paid for our lessons learned, so we're going to use that and then redo the RFP.
Yeah. Demystifying 4IR and the impact on people and jobs is the theme for today's discussion. What should ordinary South Africans learn from this? How is this gathering going to talk to them, going to talk to fears of losing jobs, of being replaced by machines, and digitization also?
Yeah, Bongi, we're talking about the fourth industrial revolution, and with every major change, there's always been the fear of job losses. And when you see that the transition wasn't planned adequately, yes, there was initial job losses in certain sectors, but they created a different skill set and jobs in other areas again. And we've got to make sure that we get that transition timing right. We've got to upskill people in terms of more digital skills, basically, and the requirements that we're going to be needing in the digital era.
Yeah. I wouldn't be doing my job, Ian, if I didn't ask you this. I mean, there are changes across the sectors. If you go to the financial sector, there are changes there. People are losing jobs. There we know Telkom is one of the companies that have said, look, they will shed jobs. If you go to mining, jobs are being shed. As companies restructure and reposition themselves, SABC is one of those companies, state-owned entities that are restructuring. And one of the restructuring and the talk that is out there is that some of the assets are being offloaded at the SABC. Talk to us about that. We heard of some of the radio stations, some of the television channels that will be offloaded. Can you, with certainty, tell us what is going on there?
Thank you, Bongi. So we do have a mandate to offload non-core assets, and we have started that journey in terms of we've got a lot of property that is not part of a radio or TV, so it's residential type of property, and we are definitely going to be disposing of that. Again, our core assets are our core assets. We have no plans of selling any radio stations or TV stations at this stage, so we regarding that as core assets. We just received a bailout in terms of turning those assets around. It just doesn't make sense to sell it.
So the CEOs and the CFOs and the Chief Information Officers who are here today will also be interested in the turnaround of the SABC. Yes, the business of today is demystifying 4IR and the impact on the people and jobs, but they will be interested because some of them will have to go back to their companies and try and talk to them and say, SABC is a good asset for us to invest, for us to market our products, for us to form partnerships. Will you be taking that opportunity also to re-educate and re-interest them with the SABC offerings?
That's exactly the objective of my presentation today. And I certainly don't want to go ahead of the presentation. She unfortunately had to wait for it.
Thank you very much, Ian. We appreciate your time.
Thanks, Bongi.
Thank you very much.
SAFM leading the conversation.